I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. His first throw is an interception. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Here's a give up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw on 3rd down. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
You're good on the point after. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now is York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. Running back, motioning right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And that one's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Again, Daniels to the air. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A give now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and 10
Cowboy 80.
at the 13-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Now on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up fourth down. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19, Pioneer. Come on.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Cut 19. Cut. Ready. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here we go. Here we
They'll
go.
motion him out of the backfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second down and 10. Daniels. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's thrown deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
You're good on the point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 28, Eagles 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Bronco 80. Check out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got Devontae Smith. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw it again. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they get this down to the 28. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 2. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 Timberwolves. Set go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, Daniels to the air. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go now.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Daniels back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Tag. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Viking 18.
Man in motion here. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Back now, pressure on its way. He fires one deep down the left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Commanders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Daniels from the pistol. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on, set.
Give now to the running back. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Last thing, 19. Ready.
Daniels. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 6 and a first down as well.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Go.
Handoff now from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep running away with this. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Pioneer. Check go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's complete right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shaq, track at 60. Go.
Here's a throw. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will trail by 25. Right, ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.
You talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said.